Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Blake, and I'm back again with yet another Animal Crossing New Horizons sort of wrap-up video, I guess you can say, regarding all of the latest accessories and pre-order bonuses and just all the announcements overall regarding the game and some of the merchandise that has been revealed over the past couple of weeks. I did say I wanted to keep up to date with a lot of this as much as I possibly could and push out as many videos as I can frequently regarding some of the announcements for a lot of the new items and a lot of the new merchandise and accessories that's coming out for the game. Unfortunately, I'm quite behind. Like literally right after I made my last video, it was just like a barrage, like an onslaught of announcements happening, like regarding pre-order bonuses and new merchandise. Like literally every other day, it seemed like, or maybe every 3 days, there's like another announcement. Ooh, new merch, or ooh, look at this, look at that. I expected it. Like we're coming in pretty close to March now, and I pretty much expected a lot of new announcements to be picking up regarding the game and like some of the accessories and merchandise that's coming out for it. So I kind of wanted to touch on some of the most recent announcements in this video, kind of talk about it a little bit. So yeah. First, I'm going to start off with the accessories, since quite a few accessories were announced for the game. And honestly, a lot of this stuff is pretty sleek, I have to say myself. I'm really surprised with the overall quality, I feel like, for Nintendo Switch accessories, especially for Animal Crossing. Like, I feel like accessories for video game handhelds in particular are either hit or miss. I feel like the 3DS and Nintendo DS era had a lot of really bulky and ugly accessory designs over, I don't know, how long has the DS been around? Since like 2005, so like basically over the past like 15 to 20 years. Like it's had a lot of questionable accessories and stuff like that, but the Nintendo Switch, I feel like a lot of the stuff that comes out for it is pretty cool. I can't really speak on all the third-party controllers and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part, I feel like the Switch has like some of the best merchandise that I've ever seen for a Nintendo handheld. But anyway, jumping into some of the latest accessories that have been revealed, some Animal Crossing New Horizons accessories that have been revealed. First up, we've got the some brand new products by Max Games. Now, these are pretty slick. So we've got carrying pouches, Switch Lite cases, and as well as some game cartridge cases. These are the photos so far. So as you can see, this one is for the Nintendo Switch Lite. Looks like this is a yellow Switch Lite, and you know, you've got like a back case. So it's kind of like I guess it kind of acts like a back grip also. This looks like it's a rubber case, so you know, something very similar to like what you would see on like a PSP or a PS Vita. I know they've had cases like this before. As a matter of fact, I think I used to have one kind of similar for my PSP. But yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty simple design, but it's nice nonetheless. I like the house and the lighthouse logos and stuff like that. Is that a train station, or no? That's just a villager house. It looks like a or not a train station. It looks like it's like the police officer building, but looks like it's just a villager house with a chimney. So I guess this inadvertently confirms that the lighthouse is coming back since there's lighthouses on it. But yeah, I like this little design, like the little houses and stuff. It reminds me a lot of the New Leaf 3DS XL design, which kind of had something very similar on the top of the 3DS. I love that design. Like, it was very simple, but it's one of my favorites. But yeah, obviously you can see you got KK, Tom Nook, Timmy and Tommy, and Isabelle at the front. Isabelle in her Islander getup, rocking it looks like those are sandals, but I guess they're kind of like slippers or something. But she's definitely in a lot more casual, more tropical getup. So yeah, this is a Nintendo Switch Lite. That's a Nintendo Switch Lite. What do you call it? I guess a back grip, I guess you can call it. And then there's another one here that just sports the box artwork. I guess these are two different back grips, I'm thinking. It looks like this one is rubber as well. This overall image is like, it's so like, I can't really it looks more like a drawn design than like the actual product. But yeah, it looks like it's just Looks like it's just the same product pretty much, but with different artwork on it. So I don't know if this is going to be all part of like the same bundle, or if you're going to have to purchase these separately. Not sure, but I think they're just two different. I think they're just two different back grips, or two different cases rather. And then we have a Nintendo Switch carrying case. It looks like your normal Switch will fit in here as well as your Nintendo Switch Lite. I know it's like it's supposed to be a Nintendo Switch Lite carrying case, but it looks like the normal Switch will fit in there as well. I don't think the size difference is too massive. You should be able to fit a normal Switch in here, from what it looks like. But yeah, it's just basically the same design as on the back protective shell for the Nintendo Switch Lite. Same design, just blue background. You got the exact same design here. So these are pretty simple, but they're nice cases nonetheless, I feel like. And then we have the Nintendo Switch cartridge game cases, and these are like, I've never seen these before. I don't think. I'm not sure if I've seen like a Nintendo Switch cartridge carrier before. I know I have like a case with cartridge carrying slots in them, but I've never seen like a dedicated Nintendo Switch cartridge carrying case before. But that's what these are. It's got the same box art artwork on it, and you know, this is the Japanese version, so you've got the Japanese logo here for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Pretty simple basic design. Honestly, this is not something I would purchase, just because most Switch cases I feel like come with dedicated like either you'll get a dedicated like a pouch to put your Switch cartridges in, or it'll come with like a dedicated like slot for individual cartridges. At least mine's did, and mine was like a very basic cheap Switch carrying case. So yeah, really not sure, but this is not something, these cartridge carrying cases in particular are not something that I would purchase. But that's basically it for the Max Games products. So next up, I want to move on to the Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing New Horizons themed controllers. Now these are pretty sleek, I've got to say. Like, unfortunately, I'm just gonna come out and say it, these are not Nintendo Switch Pro controllers. Don't get it twisted. I know my friend recently showed me these, and I've seen them before. Like, I saw them when they were first like revealed, but make no mistake, these are not Switch Pro controllers. These are not designed by Nintendo. They are licensed by them, but they are not designed by Nintendo. They're actually designed by Power A. Not very familiar with that company, but they're designed by Power A. So they're completely different controllers. I consider them to be third party, even though they are licensed by Nintendo. But yeah, they are they are basically third party, and they're not pro controllers. So if you're looking for an Animal Crossing themed pro controller, we might have to wait a little bit longer for something like that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if we're ever gonna get that, to be very honest. Like, I don't know. But if not, I feel like these would be a very good substitute. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be playing like Smash or something on these controllers. Like, this controller is perfect for like Animal Crossing play, especially on the go. It's a wireless controller. As you can see, we've got one version of it with KK on the front, and then there's another one with Timmy and Tommy. I'm actually starting to like the Timmy and Tommy one a little bit more, I think. I'm not sure, dude. I can't just ditch KK like that. I'm really not sure. I'm completely unsure if this is going to be a cop for me or not. I already have a Pro controller, and I think these are probably going to be like $60, $70. I think. I'm not quite sure on the official pricing for them yet. I did see them on Amazon yesterday. I forgot the pricing. I know I saw it on Amazon yesterday, and I was like, what's the pricing? I guess I just forgot it. But yeah, they're completely different controllers. As you can see, they're a little bit more bulkier than the Pro controller is. But you know, you still have all of the buttons that the Pro controller has. You got a dedicated wireless sync button on the top, all that good stuff. It's just a little bit more bulky, and it's not officially the Pro controller. So if you want something that's similar to a Pro controller, for the most part, wireless and Animal Crossing themed, this is right up your alley. If you don't really plan on playing like, you know, Smash or something, like if you play more casual games on your Switch, definitely check this one out, especially if you like Animal Crossing. Like, I feel like this would be a good cop in my opinion, and yeah, it's a cool product nonetheless. So moving on a little bit, I want to touch on the Nintendo Switch and Switch Lite themed tablet skins. Now, these are a little bit more simple, I feel like, but honestly, this is probably one of the more biggest reveals that have come out recently regarding accessories for the Switch, mainly due to the fact that some new villagers or some new characters also were revealed on the actual art of the designs. So let's just start off with the first most important one. So this back skin, or this tablet skin, as you can see, has a slew of villagers, a slew of characters that are going to be making an appearance one way or another in New Horizons. So, we've got your basics. You got some villagers, like your characters in the center here. You got Tom Nook, Timmy and Tommy. You got Isabelle. You got Celeste. You have Wisp. I was so surprised to see Wisp. I was like, oh my god, dude, Wisp. Wisp was actually one of my favorite freaking characters. He didn't really have too much of a role in New Leaf, which is unfortunate, but looks like he's gonna be returning like his full figured form in New Horizons, which I'm pretty happy about that. But a lot of these other characters, like, we all know and love already, but there are a few new faces in here. So first of all, I'm gonna see if I can zoom up for myself, actually, because I'm looking at the non-enhanced version of this. So first of all, we have in the upper left corner a character that looks like Joan, but it's like a younger version of Joan. So I'm thinking this could be like a descendant of Joan, or like Joan's child or something like that. Carrying turnips, very adorable looking. I can't really tell if it's a male or female. Like, I really don't know. The same thing goes for Chip's descendant, who is also in the top left corner as well. I'm assuming it's Chip's descendant one way or another. I can't tell if it's a male or female. Like, I really don't know. Honestly, I really don't care. It's just a very adorable design in general. And we have the dodo bird pilots. So I guess there's two of them. I can't tell if the one on the left there is just a version of him without his shades on. It looks like he has shades on. He's got to have shades on. Pilots wear shades. Like, I don't know if there's two different ones. And if so, if there are actually two different pilots, like, how do their roles differ? That's what I would like to know. Maybe one of them takes you out to, like, an island or something. I don't know. This is extreme speculation, but who knows? But it looks like there's two of them. Otherwise, I don't know why they would show us a version of him without his shades on. I just don't feel like that makes any sense. But whatever. And then lastly, I believe we have right next to how my Blathers, my brain fart. I'm like, how am I ever gonna forget his name? But I remember his sister's name. Right next to Blathers, we have to the right, we have I don't know what kind of species this is. I guess it's like chameleon, like gecko-esque character, some sort of reptile. I think, and he's holding a really cool. So when I first saw this character, I was like, okay, sick, cool design. And then I saw his like net. I was like, dude, this black net is so sleek. It got me thinking, wait a second, can we get nets with like different colors? Like, that would be sick. Or maybe there's like different rarities of nets, like different rarities, like wooden, standard. Like right now we know there's wooden, standard, and then probably silver and gold for sure, but maybe there's going to be other rarities in between, or we'll be able to customize them to our liking, something like that. That'd be really cool. But yeah, back to the character. He's obviously new. We've never seen this dude before, so new villager, new species, which is pretty freaking sick. And then there's some other new villagers in here as well, at least ones that I haven't seen. Like, if they're in New Leaf, I've never seen them my entire life. So first one that I know that's not in New Leaf, we have right below, what's this villager's name? The chicken. I forget his name. But right below him, we've got this cat. Right next to Rocco, we have this cat. Dude, this guy is so sick. Oh my god, it's not even funny how sick this dude is. So it looks like he has like glasses on. He's like a better version of Punchy in my opinion. He looks like a nerdy, like geek version of Punchy. I love him so much already. This is gonna be my favorite villager. He's an instant cop for me for sure. And then right next to the KK to the left, we have a new wolf character with like sunglasses on her forehead. New character as far as I'm concerned. I have a lot of wolves in my current town. I'm one of my well, in one of my town, my second town of New Leaf, and I do not have this character. So if she is actually in New Leaf, I've never seen her before, and I'm kind of pissed off if I've never seen her before. And I think that's about it. There's this monkey character here I've never seen that's right next to Ribbit, who is right next to Jones' descendant, right below the dodo bird with no shades on. Different character, I believe, or a new character, I believe, and I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. Because for the most part, I really only pay attention to the cat species and the wolf species in Animal Crossing. Like, those are my favorite species, and those are the ones that I focus on getting the most in my current New Leaf towns. So if there are any new faces in here that I could be missing, point them out, let me know, and yeah, it would be pretty cool. I mean, obviously, we're going to get a ton of new reveals for new characters. Like, as the game quickly approaches, we're going to see a lot of new faces. And probably some that we forgot, especially if all villagers are returning, which I guess hasn't been confirmed nor denied. I could have sworn during the E3 presentation for New Horizons, I could have sworn I heard them say that all villagers would be returning in this game. But apparently that hasn't been confirmed, so maybe I misheard them or something like that. So I'm assuming all villagers will return. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But nonetheless, like, we'll know for sure since March is just around the corner now. So yeah, I wanted to start off with that image first, and then we have some other skins. These are pretty basic. They just have very popular villagers on the front of them, as well as some of the main characters of the game. Tom Nook. Once again, we see the new villager, the new species, the new reptile species down below, underneath the logo. And then another skin for the Nintendo Switch Lite for this one, it looks like, and very similar, basically exactly the same for the most part. So yeah, basic skins for your Switch, honestly, not a huge deal in my opinion. These are kind of the lesser cared about products, I feel like, but since they've got the new some of the new characters on them, like, a lot of people were freaking out about these, and I was like, oh my god, dude, no way they're secretly revealing stuff to us. Instead of doing a direct. What do you know about that? So next up and lastly for the latest accessories that I wanted to touch on is something pretty important, but I think it's something that we all knew was probably going to be on the way at some point, and that is a New Horizons official guidebook. Yep, official guidebook is going to be coming alongside the game. Not much information about this. I found out about it through a tweet, and apparently it was translated somewhere, but the link to the translation wasn't posted, so I was just like, okay, whatever. There's no way the guidebook is out anyway, so like there's not going to be any crazy leaks or information regarding the game. It's just there is a guidebook coming. At least Japan is getting one, and I would imagine we would get one as well. If not, rest assured it'll be uploaded to the internet one way or another, and somebody's going to translate it. So yeah, if you were looking forward to a guidebook as much as I have been for this game, I purchased the official guidebook alongside New Leaf as well when it first came out, so I'll be doing the same for this game for sure, especially since this game is going to have a lot. It's going to be a lot bigger, a lot larger, and yeah, I want all the information. So yeah, that pretty much does it for all the latest accessory announcements for New Horizons. This is honestly basically wrapping up all of the big accessory announcements for New Horizons for the month of January. We're moving into February now, and I pray to God that we get a Nintendo Direct presentation. If not one dedicated to New Horizons, then hopefully we just get a Direct in general very soon here, to kind of spend a little bit of time on New Horizons, since we're like a month and 20 days away from this game coming out, and we still know very little. It's actually crazy how little about this game we know, like almost nothing. So yeah, that just basically does it for the accessory announcements so far. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is the New Horizons pre-order bonuses. So it looks like finally the US, I guess US and Canada, I'm not sure if Canada is going to get something different or not, but US for sure, finally we are getting our pre-order bonus announcements rolled out. So far just for Best Buy and Target. GameStop was actually supposed to reveal theirs this week, I think. Yeah, I think it was this week that they said that they were going to do theirs. Was it this week? It was either this week or last week. No, actually, yeah, it was last week. Last week they were supposed to do it, and we still haven't even gotten any information about any pre-order bonuses for the game this week either. But yeah, GameStop dropping the ball, man. They said they were gonna do it, but we got Best Buy and Target instead, which is pretty neat. So for Best Buy, they're giving away a Tom Nook theme phone and tech badge. It's like a sticker, I guess you could say. I don't even know why they would call it a badge. It's literally a sticker. You literally just slap a sticker on pretty much anything you want. So yeah, it's your basic little sticker that people usually put on the back of their phones, laptops, stuff like that. One of those. This one is Tom Nook theme. You got him in his island wear, his island getup, which is a pretty cool bonus. And then from Target, I think Target probably has the best one. And theirs is a New Horizons themed journal and 2020 calendar. So yeah, this one's pretty neat, I think. So I guess it comes with a few pages of just like notes, like a few note pages that you could just jot anything you want down on them, as well as a calendar inside of the notebook itself. So it's AC themed. Unfortunately, these don't have the calendar doesn't have the dates of birthdays of villagers on it, I don't think. Kind of wish that it did. Because maybe it does, because for this one that says March 7th there's a holiday there, but like what holiday is it? Oh no, actually no, I'm wrong. It actually does list the birthdays of the villagers. Wow, that's actually really cool then. Yeah, because I think that says CJ's birthday. So wow, that's actually neat. I did not think that it would actually have the birthdays of the villagers in there. Wow. Okay, that's awesome then. Jeez, yeah, this is definitely going to be a pre-order bonus you want to try and cop, especially if you're not pre-ordering it from Target. Try and see if you get this somehow anyway, because this is actually going to come in handy for knowing the birthdays of all your favorite villagers and stuff like that. You could have all that on you physically in a notebook, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, as far as pre-order bonuses are concerned for the US, that's pretty much it. That's all the information we've gotten thus far. I think everybody is waiting out on GameStop to reveal their pre-order bonuses, because usually they have the best ones for the most part. I feel like Target's going to kind of be hard to top, but for the most part, GameStop always has the best pre-order bonuses, and I don't know why they said they were going to do it that following week, which was last week, and they never did it, and now we're at the end of this week, and they still haven't said anything, so I don't know what's up. Maybe they're waiting for the go from Nintendo. I don't know what it is, but hopefully that information is coming soon. Okay, and last but certainly not least, I have to touch on the absolute biggest reveal for Animal Crossing New Horizons, probably since the game's reveal itself. And that is, oh yes, y'all already know, just announced yesterday or 2 days ago at the time that I'm making this. Well, yesterday at the time that I'm making this, and that is the Animal Crossing New Horizons themed Nintendo Switch console. Oh my god. This thing is the most sleekest version of the Switch that I've ever seen in my entire life. Yes, sleeker than the Sword and Shield. Did Sword and Shield out? No, it was an Eevee and the Pikachu one. Sleeker than all of those. Like, this is the best of the best that I have seen thus far. So let's break this down, because my mind was blown when this was revealed yesterday. I think most people's minds were blown. For a millisecond, I was like, oh no, it's Japan only. And then I was like, okay, so if it's Japan only, we'll definitely get one, but it's probably going to be different. And then moments later, the Western version of the Animal Crossing Twitter tweeted that it's coming to the US, and then Nintendo of America tweeted out, and I was like, oh my god. It's actually happening. And I completely doubted it too. And I have to hold that L, because I was telling people there is no way they're going to do an Animal Crossing themed version of the Switch. I said at absolute most they will they'll probably make like Joy-Cons or something for it. I think that's what I said. It'll probably be a Joy-Con design. But I said there's no way they're going to do like a custom-made dock, because it's always the same color. It's always black. And I said, what else did I say? I said, oh yeah, the tablet itself is always the same. Like, they'll never do anything to the tablet. Man, I was wrong in literally every way. So let's break this down. So first of all, we've got the tablet. This is probably the nicest part of the entire thing, in my opinion. It's up there. It's like the top two nicest parts of this entire getup. So we have the tablet, which is white entirely in its design, but at the bottom of the front, it's got like this blue ocean design with Tom Nook, Timmy, and Tommy on like a small little island. So they've got their own little design and an island design on the front of it, which is just so awesome. Like it just, the colors all go together so well with the white, and just having a white dock in general, dude, that's like a dream come true. Like, oh my god, finally different colored docks. Hopefully there will be other colors on the way for, you know, future bundles or whatever they might do with other games, other special or limited edition versions of the Nintendo Switch console. So yeah, this dock is absolutely amazing. I know it's probably funny or silly to obsess over a dock because it just sits there. You don't really take it with you anywhere. And for a game like New Horizons in general, I think most people are probably going to be playing it handheld most of the time, you know, taking it on the go. And so your dock's going to be at home for the most part. So you're not really going to be seeing this thing all that often. But for somebody like me, to be very honest, I'm probably going to be playing this at home for the most part. Yo, the dock is super important. The dock is super important to me, and just having a color that I actually like, that actually looks good on the dock, because the black just looks so bad. It just looks so tacky. It's so basic. This just looks so much better. Yeah, this just looks extremely nice. So moving on, we've got the Joy-Cons. So the Joy-Cons are, oh my god, dude, these Joy-Cons are just absolute sick. So we've got a turquoise and aquamarine green color for the Joy-Cons, and you can see like the ends of them, the ends of both of them are white. So you know, you still have like, you still have a little bit of white, so it actually matches the dock fully, but I don't think that part of the Joy-Con you'll even see when it's docked. Like when your entire Switch is, you know, set up on the dock along with the Joy-Cons, I don't think you're going to see the white part. I'm not sure. I don't think you will. Yeah, because based on the first image, like you don't see the white part of the Joy-Cons. That's like the part of it that slides into the Switch. So, but nonetheless, like that touch of white is really nice. I feel like, oh my god, dude, these Joy-Cons are absolutely amazing. So yeah, turquoise and aquamarine green. These are not going to be sold separately. So yeah, if you want to cop a pair of these, you have to get the bundle, or you have to get the limited edition system, at least as of now. But considering the Nintendo tweeted themselves that this stuff is not going to be sold separately, I don't think like these colors are coming anytime soon outside of this entire system package. So if you like them Joy-Cons, then you better scoop up that console. And then lastly, we have the tablet itself. So you can see on the back of the tablet, it's sporting little icons, little logos of like the villager houses, trees. I think there's some villagers on there. It's kind of hard to see, but it has Animal Crossing themed designs on the back. They're like very small like portraits, very similar to the 3DS XL AC New Leaf design, but you know, nothing is colored, unfortunately. Like, I don't know why Nintendo wants to stick with this basic black color for the Switch tablet. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they couldn't make the entire thing white. I don't know why they just won't do it. Like, this would be so much better if it was colored, but hey, they want to keep it black. Like, whatever, man. But you know, it's cool nonetheless that we have like this entire back design and it looks like it has texture to it too. Like, I don't think it's going to be, you know, the normal texture that comes on basic Switch tablets. I think the texture is going to be a lot different. So yeah, that's really awesome in general. So at least it'll feel different, even though it won't look too different outside of the AC design that's on the back. At least it'll feel different. So that's definitely nice as well. Overall, this thing is absolutely amazing. If you must know, it comes out on March 13th for $299, same price as like a normal Switch package would run you. This is actually the latest model of the Nintendo Switch, the one with the improved battery life and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're in the market for a brand new Switch, like if you don't have one yet, or you've been holding out on one till New Horizons, this is what you want to get for sure. This is what you want to get for sure. And I've been meaning to get a second Switch for a while, and I'm just taking this. I'm taking this as a sign from the heavens that this is what I was meant to get. I saw this and I was like, dude, I missed out over stupid over a stupid fortunate event from getting the AC New Leaf 3DS XL themed 3DS. I missed out on that, unfortunately, due to a series of unfortunate events, but I feel like this is the opportunity for me to cop this. Like, finally I can get my Animal Crossing theme system and just leave it at that, and have this as my second Switch. So I'm personally probably going to go out and pre-order this pretty soon. I don't think pre-orders are going to be unlimited. They're probably going to stop at some point. It depends on how high in demand these things are. I feel like a lot of people are actually disappointed that it doesn't come with the game. So I feel like a lot of people are probably going to hold off on buying this just because it doesn't come with the game. I just feel like that's kind of dumb. Like, yeah, it should come with the game. I know the European version actually does come with a download code for the game, but yeah, the US version does not, and I don't think the Japanese version does either. So for some reason, Europe is the only version that gets it with a download code. Kind of weird, but I wonder if the price is like the same, like equivalent to the US price. Oh, excuse me. Like, I wonder if the price is the same as a US price, like equal to, or if it's a little bit more just because it comes with a download code for the game. I'm not sure. I need to check and see, but yeah, this is hands down the best design for like the Switch that I've ever seen thus far. Like, this just beats all the other designs out there, in my opinion. The Joy-Cons alone are just absolutely amazing. Also, this also came alongside of an announcement that there's a AC Leaf themed pouch for Nintendo Switch Lites. Actually, it looks like this will be a pouch for either. Your normal Switch will also fit in there as well. So that's pretty cool too, but I don't think that's what most people are worried about. I think people are worried about this design and how they're going to get their hands on this, how they're going to convince themselves that spending another $300 on a system that they already have is reasonable just to get this design. Like, this is absolutely sick, and this was left field. This just shocked me out of nowhere. So hopefully this is just a sign that, hey, more AC New Horizons news is on the way. They're gearing up for some pretty big announcements. February is basically here, which means, we're a month away from New Horizons in general. So I'm expecting us to get a lot more announcements as time goes by. Hopefully there's a direct, like I said, coming up, hopefully this month, hopefully within the first week of this month. That'd be awesome, of February. And if not, then I really do hope that they're saving information for this game for a big Animal Crossing specific exclusive focus direct. Hopefully that is in the works. I would love to see that. I will take whatever day off work just to watch that. So yeah, that's pretty much all the information I wanted to touch on today. I know it's a lot of stuff because this is kind of just compiling up all of the information, all of the latest announcements and information for some of the newest products and merch that has been announced thus far. Again, when it comes to the bundle, if you guys want to pre-order it, I think pre-orders are live now on BestBuy.com in the US. They're live on BestBuy.com in Canada. They're also live on GameStop. I checked today. The GameStop website actually has pre-orders for it. I checked Amazon, not quite yet, I guess. So I think Best Buy and GameStop are the only places as of now you can pre-order it online. And I've heard some people have gone into stores and pre-ordered it at Best Buy and GameStop. So if you want to get your hands on one of these, I would not wait until March to do so, because I think pre-orders will be out by then. These are limited edition, which means once they're out, that's it. I don't think they're going to be constantly supplying these to stores. Like, that pre-order wave may be the only wave of product for this theme system that we get. So I'm not going to take my chances. I'm going to try and pre-order this as soon as possible. And if I change my mind later, since I already have a Switch, if I change my mind later, I can always cancel it. But as of now, like, I have to get this. I absolutely have to get it. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like, drop a comment below if I missed any important announcements regarding products or merch or any of that, or if there's just anything you want to chime in with. Are you going to get this theme system or not? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear what you guys have to say. But until next time, you guys keep on gaming, and I'll catch you guys in the next coverage video. Peace out.